Change your diet, change your life, change the planet.
Hi, Tim Van Orden with the Running Raw Project. I'm out on a big boot run in the Glastonbury Wilderness. I'm on the backside of Wildcat Mountain right now, looking for Lost Pond. I want to talk to you today about my new training regimen, different than anything I've done in the past. Back at the end of September, when I did the US 50K Trail Championships, my training was really intense. I was doing between 100 and 120 miles a week in the mountains on trails, which meant 3 to 4 hours a day. And when that race was done, my knees were shot, my body was shot, my mind was shot. I just really didn't have any interest in running anymore. And that's been a new experience for me. Over the past 7 years of running raw, I've loved running and I couldn't wait to do it. But from September all the way up until now in March, my interest in running really hasn't been there. So I decided that if I am going to get myself back into racing shape, I'm going to do it differently. I'm not going to just go out there and pound the miles and hit the roads and do the leg strength in the gym. I've got to do it in a way that re-engages me, that re-inspires me and gets me excited about training again or racing or just being fit. So the plan is to do all of my training, all of it, in my big boots. These guys, my big galoshes, which come up just below the knee, and I wear running shoes inside of them and they buckle up over my running shoes. And they're really heavy, and I'm running through deep snow up and down mountains. So my pace is significantly reduced. I'm running about 15 to 20 minute mile pace. But the effort is extraordinary. And one of the things it's doing is building up quad and glute strength because the snow is always slipping out from under my feet. So instead of getting a solid push, the energy goes down into the snow and sucks more energy out of the quads and out of the glutes. And because I'm wearing the big heavy boots in the snow, it causes me to lift my leg higher to get up above the snow. And the weight of the boot is also building those same muscles, my hip abductors, which get me up and over the snow and push me towards the next step. So those muscles are becoming very, very strong and very fit. And studies have shown that the limiting factor in human speed is not quad and glute strength. It's not the push-off. It's the leg lift. That's what slows us down. So all of my training right now is focused on building the strongest hip abductors I can possibly build by doing these long, grueling slogs through the snow at a snail's pace. My leg turnover is next to nothing. You could walk on pavement faster than I am running in these boots in the snow. And when I first started doing this back in January, I would go for 20 minutes and that would be all I could take. It was exhausting. And then I'd do it like 2 or 3 times a week. And then when February came around, I was doing it 5 days a week and I got up to 40 minutes. And now I'm almost at the end of March. It's the 29th today. And I can do 3 hours in these boots and feel okay. I'm getting really, really fit. And because I'm just exploring the wilderness and looking at beautiful places, it's inspiring to me to run through the snow. It makes me feel good for some reason. So it keeps me emotionally and mentally engaged. I'm listening to some great books. I'm checking out new rock formations that I'm discovering and new trees and ponds and all kinds of neat stuff. Animal tracks, moose tracks, otter tracks. And that's keeping me engaged in the training. April 28th is the US Masters 10-kilometer road championships. I'm not a road guy. I never have been a road guy. So this is going to be my training for that race. I'm not going to do any intervals. I'm not going to do any speed work. I'm not going to do any road training. I'm going to do this. And if we do lose the snow up here, if we get a really big warm spell and the snow goes away, I'm going to come up here with the boots on in the mud and continue wearing the boots. So I'll keep you posted and let you know how it progresses, and we'll see what happens in April. It may be a disaster at that race, or it may be a big success. Don't know, but this is the new method. The one thing you have to really watch out for are the spruce trees. If you see a little tip of a spruce tree sticking up, there'll be a hole underneath the branches and you can fall right through. So I have to make sure that weave around the spruce because there's all these spruce traps which can kill you in really, really deep snow. And winter outdoors people know this, that if the snow is 5 or 6 feet deep, stay away from the spruce trees because you'll fall right in it and you won't be able to get out. You'll die in there. So I'm cruising along, sinking like 8 to 10 inches on every step. And I see a little spruce top sticking out and I just want to test it. I'm like, it's a little tree, it won't be that bad. So I step up to my hip. And I'm not even at the bottom, I can feel my toes wanting to go down further. So if you're out in the woods, it's up to my jacket. Be very careful of spruce trees. And now it's a pain in the butt to try to get out. I love Woodford. I'm going to try to build up to 15-mile days in the deep snow and up to my thigh again. Spruce tree. Anyways, I'm going to try to build up to 12 to 15 miles in my boots with no impact, no pollution running on the roads, don't have to worry about the cars, never get bored, there's always something exciting to look at. So if you live in an environment where there's snow, I can't recommend this enough. It's an insane workout, even at the pace I'm moving at right now, which is a snail's pace. My heart rate's probably in the high 150s. It's awesome. So I've been out here for about 3 hours now and I'm starting to get a little woozy and hungry. I want to come across this rock that looks like a giant cupcake. And it's got a couple dead evergreens coming out of it that look like birthday candles. It looks like a big birthday cupcake. I want to eat it.